Hey, we're live. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Hello, hello. Oops, I've got to go backwards and forwards to see my stuff. So, hello, everyone.
Yay, we've got Wendy, we've got Audrey on, both chatting about time and where they are in the world and how early they're starting.
Fantastic.
So this is Pip and Alisa.
Alisa, yeah.
We get together once a month and we bring to you our favourite things from the catalogue. And today we are looking at Winter Owls, which is a fantastic stamp and die bundle. So I've not played with this yet. I know, Lisa, you have.
I have, because we're doing our demo retreat and here in Australia with Pam and I, and we are featuring this one as our main item. So it's going to be fun to play with, because I sort of, and the more I started playing with it, the more I was like, oh, I really, really like this. It's not, the sentiments aren't what I would think are truly Christmassy, but I do love the bits where it says, may you have time to enjoy the quiet moments of the season, because some people are really, really, really busy, whether they're shift workers or they've just got a lot going in. Sometimes sending love, maybe they don't have a big network of people at Christmas time, and you sort of want to send them something Christmassy, but also let them know that you love them and are thinking about them, and just enjoy those quiet moments that you can get during Christmas as well. So, and then I started thinking about it. I was like, I do really like this set.
Yeah, I really like it too. And it struck me straight away the first time I opened the catalogue. I thought, I really love that. I really love that bundle. It's got some funky dies with it. We're going to play with a few of those, and we're just going to make a couple of cards or more, because I've got a few really quick and easy ideas in my head. So don't worry, I might whiz off and do more than one. But yeah, we've got some great things. We've got some great people joining us already. Oh, look at this. We've got Marlene, we've got Nicole, Anita, Fiona, Jacinta, Kayla, Anita, and more Anita, Audrey again, Diane, Nola, and Jules. Excellent.
Awesome.
So that's awesome. Already we've got loads of people joining us. So hopefully everybody else will be jumping in and joining us soon too. So I think it's time for us to just crack on and get going.
You know what? I've got a stack of stuff next to me, and I didn't even get out any white cardstock. Can you believe that? I've got everything else that I thought I might need, but I have no white cardstock, and I have to keep bobbing down because my camera's not there, and it's really annoying. And I can't see the comments on my screen, so every now and then I'll stop and check the comments, and so that I can.
So if anybody's commenting and you've got a question, let me know in the chat, and I will pop it up on screen. So hopefully we can see everyone's names, so it's all good. So Elizabeth joined us as well. Hello. So we can just, if you've got a question, pop it in the chat. If you put question in front of it or Q in front of it, that helps me find it in all the comments.
I'm just gonna grab some white.
And then I can just post it up on the page on screen, so we can all see the question. Okay, let's get cracking.
I have a question. I'm going to start off with a question, because I've got an idea in my head. So I want to use Pebbled Path, and I want to use just a little bit of, if my fingers will work and separate paper, I want to use a little bit of this designer series paper that we've got going on here. Now, if you haven't seen this and you're wondering where this is from, one of you is going to tell me the name of it, because I don't know the name of it. I've totally forgotten. But it comes in this 3-pack, and it's a specialty designer series paper. So we've got
I'm just trying to find it. Hang on.
Glaring me in the face. I can
Snowflake Magic.
Snowflake Magic. So we've got the blue foil, and it's thin. It's not card, but it's thicker than paper. So, and it's only one-sided. So that one's got the blue with the white, and this one is super pretty. It's got like crystallized snowflakes in the blue, and also, and there's other ones underneath that don't really have a shine in them, but you can see them, and they are really pretty. And then of course there's this white one. So I have pulled that out, and I've got my pebble path, and I've got my white with the silver in it, but I need another contrasting color, and I have pulled out Calypso Coral. But if you guys want to throw another color at me that you think will work nicely with my pebble path, throw it in, because I'm not at that stage yet where I need this. So give me some suggestions. You know what? If you watch me during the daytime, I'm just going to chuck everything on the floor beside me, because that's where all the good things belong at the moment. Right.
Exactly. And I'm pretty much the same. All my cardstock is down here and behind me in my scrap thing. So we're just going to go. Now, when I first saw this, the first thing that came to mind for me was Harry Potter. I don't know about anyone else, but for me, it's a Harry Potter owl. It's Hedwig, and it just reminded me of Harry Potter. And I was thinking, well, how on earth am I going to use Hedwig like that?
Can I admit something?
What?
I've never read the books and I've never watched the movie.
Oh, you're missing out, girl. You're missing out. Oh, fantastic. Even Sean's read the books. It's just, they're great. I love them.
And my kids have never watched I don't know what they may have watched a movie, but I know they never read the books either.
Wow.
So we didn't get into them here.
Didn't get into that. No. Well, I think there are people who are in and people who are out. Kayla's shocked, absolutely shocked. She's like, Alyssa, what? Totally shocked.
I know.
She says it's definitely Hedwig. Exactly right. Kayla's on my team today. So but you see, but Marlene is on your side. She's never seen it already.
Thank you.
Okay, but I have to say, Anita says you've missed out, Alyssa. And so does Nola. Nola says that you've missed out. Fiona said that's why she wants the owls, because it's Harry Potter.
Yes.
So they've done a really good one here. Oh, but Audrey's with you. Audrey's never seen it, so you have got some friends.
I'm not alone.
You're not alone. However, because I saw it and I saw Harry Potter, I then
instantly inspiration comes to you straight away. It's not like I'm sitting here going, oh, now what am I going to make with it? You've got inspiration straight up.
Weird, isn't it? It's just something that you get inspiration, I think, from the weirdest things. Lots of people get it from nature. Lots of people get it from some designer clothes or patterns on clothes or whatever. Me, books. Books, films, anything that goes, really. Just weird stuff. Plates. I get a lot of color inspiration from plates and homeware and stuff like that. Anyway, so I pulled out this piece that is in the Autumn Leaves paper. Now, I'm sorry, anyone from the US, I know it's on back order for a long time, but it is I'm just going to spotlight that for a second. It's literally a row of books on a shelf. So to me, this reminded me of the Harry Potter library at Hogwarts. And I'm just mounting it on a card and then die cutting out Hedwig to just sit nicely on the side with some books. Don't you think that's cool? So
beautiful.
I'm going to then add some extra bits and elements to it, but it doesn't really need very much. But these papers have got some fantastic backing. So I like the front. But the back of these papers is just gorgeous.
Are they the specialty ones? They've got
the autumn leaves ones. They're just stunning. Look at all these foils.
Oh, very
beautiful,
pretty. How rich
rich. That's a good word. So I've got this little spare piece here. So I'm wondering, I might just chop that in half. Just have a little piece coming out from behind him. I need a longer piece than that. I want a label piece. And then I can just send love, because everybody loves a little bit of love when they're sitting reading a book. Bit of snuggly time, isn't it? Really, when you're reading a book, that's what I think. It's comforting. Now, the only thing I will say is that these bookshelves are crooked. Okay, so that is doing my OCD slightly in the fact that they're crooked, but we'll live with that, I think.
Is that the way the papers have been designed?
Yeah, the papers are just designed that way, which is giving me a slight twitch. Now, what are you doing? Are you colouring?
Okay, so I actually Googled a winter owl. And because I wanted to know what colour they were. And I was actually surprised that they are white, and pretty much what's drawn on these images is what the owl looks like. So there's not a lot of color. Yeah, exactly. There's not a lot of color that you need to put in. And it was they were like not a brown, but they were like a browny gray. And I thought, well, hello, pebbled path is just perfect. So what I've done is I've just used the light pebbled path, and I've just done the tips, and now I'm just putting some color lifter, but instead of coming from the tip here, I'm starting in the white, and I'm pushing the color lifter into the color, just because I only want that little bit softened. I don't want the whole tip thing done. So
nice.
And that's all I'm going to do. I'm just doing his wings. I'm not doing his underbelly or you know, if they've got anything like that. I'm just going to leave it. So very, very minimal.
Just on the tops. Cool. I like that. That is cool.
So now I can go ahead and die cut him, and I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it makes it easy for us to just stamp and go, doesn't it? We don't really have to do any colouring.
No, it's perfect. Perfect. I mean, I love colouring, and I love spending a lot of time, but sometimes you just want to get in and get out.
Quick and easy. That's the thing, isn't it? Right. I'm going to need Mr. Moonlight or Mr. Moonlight, I think.
Pretty sure.
Okay. We've got some questions coming in. Question here from Fiona. Fits Stampin' Up have small envelope dies? Does Stampin' Up have small envelope dies? Have we still got the pocket die thing going?
Don't know.
Hold on. Oh, we did have one. Let me just peruse the catalogue, Fiona, for you for a second. We did have. It was like a little pocket envelope, wasn't it? But it wasn't really an envelope. It was more like a little pocket thing. So the crackers are still there. I don't think the pocket one survived this. No. So the answer to that is no, we don't. Basically, not that I can see, unless they're on online exclusives. That's the only thing, because of course we have loads of stuff that are on online exclusives, and I can't keep track of all of that stuff. So we'd have to look online to see that. But I don't think we do. But we do sell small cards. So we do some rather small envelopes. We sell 3x3 small envelopes, don't we, still? And note cards and envelopes. So we do have smaller envelopes that are available. So yes.
I'm just going to give a little tip. I don't know whether you can see on my thing here.
Yeah.
Because these are awfully tight, what I did was, I don't know whether it's going to get picked up. I drew around, here you can see on this one, I drew around my dies with lead pencil, because I knew I was going to have trouble finding and getting them back into place, because these dies are sitting inside some of them, and I thought, you know what, so I just grabbed a lead pencil and just drew around my dies so I know where they are going.
Very clever, very clever.
Going back. Okay, I got that.
So we've got.
Okay, did I get any color combinations? Did I get anything?
Just having a look. So we've got. Kayla says we're on the same page. Pardon the book pun. I like that. We've got good ideas in books, reading, audiobook. Okay.
Audio. I tune out to audiobooks. I'm hopeless. I cannot do that.
No, I can't do them either. Here we go. So the little pocket envelope guy is now on the online exclusives. Thank you, Kayla. I thought I'd seen it. So Fiona, just have a look online. They say that the owl is so cool that you just coloured in.
I love the owl.
And a good tip about drawing around the dies, but we haven't had any colours.
No colours? All right. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to bring it in. I'm thinking this. I know it's bright.
I think it's lovely. I think that's good.
Hair in my mouth. So I was thinking that colour scheme. So, but if anybody else has an opinion, hit me with it. I'm probably going to have to tone it down because it is quite bright. I can tone him down.
You could blend a bit of Pebble Path on him.
That's what I was thinking.
Were we having the same thought there? We were having the same thought.
All right, got my card. Got my thing.
Okay, so sending love. It's still too long on that side. What is going on here?
Oh, what have I done? Touched the wrong thing. Oh no, it's okay.
Oh. Oh, I've obviously managed to put something really dirty on the inside of this. Now this looks dreadful. Okay. Let's just get rid of that. That's a bit better. Okay. So for the very speedy amongst us, who loves a speedy card? Who doesn't love a speedy card?
I will not be a speedy card today.
No. That's okay. My next one probably won't be either. I think I need to bring it down so we've got a bit more book showing. Oh, Hedwig on there. Right, let's put that together. See, I always lay it out, so I put it like that so I know where I'm going, if you know what I mean. I always say work from top to back or from front to back, so you know what you're doing. Oh, and I've just put glue on a foiled sheet, but let's hope it's okay and doesn't cause issues. So it makes
Thinking.
Alyssa is still thinking.
Sorry, don't mind me. Don't mind me. All right, I gotta get some more card.
She's off. She's off and running. I've got plans going round in her head.
I do.
You guys don't mind us.
Sometimes I like it when they go around in my head. Sometimes I hate it when they go around in my head.
Yeah.
Get there. All right. I think I know sort of what I want to do, and I've got white with silver to add to it as well. Okay. Here we go.
Are we there now?
Maybe a circle behind the owl, like a moon. Jacinta said, "Can't wait to use the owls at Creative Carnival." I really like my cards. Just saying.
I think that's a great idea with a circle behind the behind the owl. I think that would look lovely.
It would, but I'm not going to.
I might do that on my one, just so that whoever said that doesn't feel bad. Not on this one, but on my next card, because I've got a few going on in my head. So,
right. Yes, I had thought. Yeah, no. Okay, and of course, it's just a little bit too small ones. That always happens. Oh.
And papers are also part of our paper party, so you know we've got like a double whammy going on with the papers.
Oh yeah.
And I think I might use the owls in paper party. So, you know, that's because I just think they're lovely.
You can.
And I can. So that's always a good thing. If I can.
So, yep. So our paper party has closed for this round, but if we'll be holding another one in probably February.
Yeah, I think February, early February, if we can do it, I think, depending on the dates. I think we just got the dates, so we need to just for the catalogue, so we just need to check those and see shipping and postage and all that jazz. But I think if we could do early Feb, it would be great. And that would be for the new catalogue. Oh, look at him, he's so cute. Sorry, I'm just going to spotlight this because I think he's cute.
Yeah, go for it. Oh.
Look.
Beautiful.
So there he is, sitting on the bookshelf. You see the foiling behind that paper? It's just, yummy. Might just put a few dazzling something or others, sparkly bits on there because we can.
A little bit of bling.
A little bit of bling never goes amiss.
Gotta have some bling. Okay.
Thank you, ladies. That's very kind. Everyone's saying that they're marvelous. It's looking good, so that's good. Let's see if I've got any I like these thingies, but they're quite big, quite large. I like little ones, I have to say. Quite like little ones, but let's see. There are little ones in here, so let's see. Because I think the pink ones would go quite nicely and lift it a little. I mean, they're not moody mauve by any stretch of the imagination, but I think they'd just be nice. Just put them.
Because is that moody mauve in your card?
It's moody mauve, yeah.
Mauve, or how do the Americans say it?
Mauve.
Mauve.
I don't know. It's mauve, guys. It's mauve. Just saying.
I can't even pronounce it like they pronounce it.
No, I don't know. It's weird. Mauve.
Mauve.
Quite like that. Somebody will send us a voice.
Wendy's on here. She'll let us know.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Just a couple of little bling bits on the sentiment just to lift it a little bit, I think. And I could always, do you know what we could always do? We can always make the owl a bit sparkly with a bit of Winkostella.
Oh, of course.
So I think a little bit of Winkostella maybe on the wings.
Yes.
Just make them a little sparklier.
Oh, do you know what? I should have cut. Maybe I should cut that down.
Okay. Now you may not be able to see that because cameras and whatnot, but she is now sparkling away. I don't know if you can catch that. Oh, a little bit of sparkle there, just a little bit. You can see. Anyway, so she's sparkling away. So that's my first card. Done.
Pretty.
Just going to put a insert in, so we're all ready to go. And you know what? I think I like that middle sentiment. May you have time to enjoy the quiet moments of this season, because it kind of goes with the books.
Yes.
Kind of goes with the books. Sit down, have a read.
Yeah. Chill out.
Chill out. Could be for autumn, could be for Christmas, could be for anything really.
Yeah, exactly.
Could be for spring. Because sometimes spring is a little bit frenetic because everyone's like, oh, we can go out again. It's lovely. It's warm. Sometimes you just want to sit. Or is it not warm?
Well, we're starting to get a little bit. My apricot trees got blossoms on it now, so
lovely.
I'm taking a little bit of time to wake up. But our little baby mulberry tree, my husband come home and he had 3 sticks, just three sticks, like literally, just what are they? Maybe 8-inch sticks, 3 of them, and one of them actually took off, and now we have a mini baby mulberry tree, and it is covered in mulberries at the moment. So that is.
Do you know, I've never had a mulberry. I don't even know what they taste like.
Really?
The only thing we know about mulberry bushes is that's where babies come from. The babies are left under the mulberry bush. Did you not know that? Yeah. That must be a UK thing. But we don't have very many mulberry bushes. So obviously we must have had more in the old days than we do. But I've never had a mulberry in my life. But yeah, they have that weird connotation with us in the UK.
That's funny.
No idea where it comes from.
I've not heard of that. Okay, what am I doing? I just want to put a little bit of that on there. So what's that? You know what? I think I should just cut it off and stick it on.
Okay. I'm stamping out the same. I'm die cutting the same one that you're using because I love this one that's flying around. It's brilliant.
Yeah, he's pretty, that one.
Very pretty.
All right, just gonna stop and check the comments.
And now I'm going to start going off and be a little bit more like Alyssa, going, right, what am I going to do with this bit here then?
Audrey said that's a new one. She thought babies were found in cabbage patches.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Obviously, it was just basically whatever the people have in their gardens, or like in the town. That was where the babies came from. So it probably changed from location to location. But yeah, and gooseberry bushes as well. I think gooseberry bushes, maybe something in gooseberry bushes happening. There's a lot of stuff going on in bushes.
What's another word for gooseberry?
I don't know.
What's our term for a gooseberry?
Do you not have gooseberries?
I don't know. I don't know what they are.
Oh, I thought everybody. Well, maybe gooseberries are mulberries. No, I don't think so. I think mulberries are definitely different.
You would have the nursery rhyme. Here we go around the mulberry tree, mulberry bush, the mulberry tree.
We go around the mulberry bush. I think so. Something like that. Rings a bell. Oh, I'm going to copy you because you know that always works. I'm just grabbing my pebbled path because I liked that. That was nice with it.
You know what? I think pebbled path goes beautifully with this with the feel of the card, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and you just did the tips of the wings. I like that.
Oh my gosh, how wide are you? Okay, so that is
it just fits
2, 3, 4, 5. It's not quite 5. Oh my gosh, now we're going into 16ths. Oh, my head can't cope. My head can't cope, and I know that I should just stick it on there and trim it, but I cannot cut and trim things straight, so maybe I will just stick it on. I don't like sticking things on until I've got the whole card done. Do you know what I mean? But I'm going to stick it on because it's going to annoy me, and I'm going to need to stick and then trim. Oh, it's just these things. It's just these things. Whoops, and now I've stuck tape where I shouldn't have put it. That's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Because if you rub it, it rubs off.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my trimmer. Be closing your eyes. And I need to get my eyes checked again. Seriously, my glasses aren't cutting it anymore.
No, I'm at the same point. Oh.
Because I'm 50 now. Maybe it's an old age thing.
Let's not even go there, Alyssa. Oh dear. So Nicole says that they do have gooseberries in Australia, but they're orange. Ours are definitely green.
What? I don't even know what they are. I'm going to have to Google so I can.
Sour. They're quite a sour fruit, gooseberries.
Oh.
But they are nice in like crumbles and stuff. Do you have crumbles over there?
Crumbles? Apple crumble?
Yeah.
Apricot crumble?
Oh yeah. Apple and blackberry crumble.
Yum yum. Making me
hungry.
All right. What am I doing? Okay. Well, no one helped me with the colour, so
no.
You'll help me. Maybe you'll help me. You know what? I'm going to do the time worn type behind it. I pulled out the fern
that's nice.
as well, but I think I'm going to go for a bit more of a rustic type of card for this one. So I'm going to do that.
That would look nice with the calypso, wouldn't it?
Oh,
that just adds something, doesn't it? Just that little bit of pebble path. That really adds something to that. To them.
Yes, and then just by washing it out a little bit with the colour.
There we go. Audrey says she didn't know that there were gooseberries in Australia. So you're all learning something now. It's amazing. So the paper that I was drawn to was this paper with the little deer standing on it.
Pretty.
I'm kind of looking in that direction. So I'm just going to do this for a second. So I was thinking he could be looking at the owl flying across the sky.
Nice.
Like that. And then just do a really simple black and white card.
Very nice.
And just have that.
Oh.
But you might need liftings, which is why I'm thinking maybe we need to have like a moon behind him.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of tricky on this. Maybe I should just stamp on the paper. Shock horror. Do it. Because we have a little moon. We have this gorgeous little moon in the set. And I'm thinking if I just sort of angled it right and stamped it there, but I need to stamp it off because it's too dark straight on. It needs to be a bit more wishy-washy, so we'll get a bit of grid, stamp it off. And then I'm going to position it.
Okay,
Oh,
I've got a
so
blending
there's
brush.
the moon stamped on the paper. But if you're okay with it, go for it. And then she can come in and hover, or he can come in and hover just underneath it. Yeah, like that.
Look at that.
I'm tempted to add a little bit of yellow, but I don't know if that's a good plan. Alyssa, tell me.
What about?
I just want a little bit of an edge to it, so that when it's in front, it's got a little edge around the moon to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I was going to say, what about colouring it like a really pale blue? But I like the thought of your, you know, when it's a really clear night and you go outside and there's a ring around the moon.
Halo. Yeah.
There's a halo, which generally means it's going to rain. Apparently.
So I think we need like a little, and I think I could do that in yellow. I think that would work, wouldn't it? A little yellow halo, just a tiny, really light one. Maybe lemon lolly. Maybe lemon lolly would be good. Okay, so I'm going to mask this off. So we're going to make ourselves a little mask, which you can use masking paper, Pip. You've got masking paper. I don't know why you're picking up a Post-it note. Duh. It's because we haven't had it for so many years, and now I'm not used to having it. But we do have.
I know. I always forget to use something like that,
which is great. And I'm stamping it along the line, so it's easy to peel it off on camera. That's why all my masks are going down the centre of my masking paper. Oh dear, it's cheating, but it works. So if it's not cheating if it works, that's what I say.
No, that's right.
Now use your gluey scissors because you don't want to get your good scissors wet or sticky. And we're just going to cut around quite close to that moon. So no border on it. We don't want to leave too much of a border, should I say? Because it will leave a little bit of a gap if you do masking.
Yes.
Oh, these are not cutting well. Come on. That's better. I need to get it out. That's better.
So I've decided to just put a little bit of roughness around. That ink pad it was really good when I first got it, and it just keeps
leaking everywhere. Which one is that? The Pebble Path one?
Yeah, my Pebble Path. It just makes a mess.
Horrible.
It's a mess all over me.
I clean mine with dry. I make sure it's a dry paper towel rather than anything wet, because I find if I put wet on it, like a baby wipe or anything, it pulls the pills.
I've constantly got this beside me, which, as you can see, has been cleaning it up all the time. Filthy.
Maybe it's just a very runny ink. Now.
And then it gets across the top here, and of course you don't have anything to clean it, so you end up ripping that and getting it off.
So my little small brush is kind of orangey, but if you rub it, there's actually nothing there. Then you take something off it, make sure that there's really nothing there. Oof, my lemon lolly is very juicy, and you can see it really is just yellow, so that's good. And I want it that sort of pale, because now I'm just doing the lightest of touches around my moon.
I don't know. I feel like I need more. I feel like I need different layering. Chinese gooseberry. Okay. Oh, I think I may know. They're only little, aren't they?
They're little, tiny little things.
Are they smooth?
Kind of hairy on the outside. Or ours are anyway. A bit hairy.
That's not what I'm thinking then.
Or little spiky things. Okay, now lift off your mask. Oh, there we go. Now my moon has got a little tiny yellow glow.
No. Yes.
That works, doesn't it? I think so. Now we've got a little moon with a glow. Oh, a Chinese gooseberry is kiwi fruit. Okay, now we're learning all these kinds of things. Oh, so we've diverted off from card making. We're now talking about books and gooseberries.
Yeah, very well informed.
Oh dear. But hey, if you guys are happy, we're happy. So that's good. Everyone's saying a moon would be good. They like that. Nola says that's lovely. That's nice. Proper ones are hairy. There you go.
Proper ones are hairy. I'm gonna
gooseberries. I mean, gooseberries. Have I missed any questions? Oh, we got babies coming from stalks. Yeah, we got all kinds of things. We went off on a real tangent this time around, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so for this one,
no, they're not coming from our winter owls.
Yeah, exactly. So just a really simple black card base, because the paper does it all really. Just added the moon, and then we'll just pop the little owl on top, and the little deer will be looking up at the owl that's flying across the moon. Oh, ethereal, very ethereal, this card, I feel. I don't really know what else I want to do with it though. I could darken the edges slightly, but I don't know that it needs that.
I like the crispness of it.
Yeah, I like it as it is. We're going to go with it as it is. It's going to be very quick and easy, this one. So all you've got to do is stamp a moon, put a little bit of a ring around it, die cut your owl, put some ink on the owl feathers.
You might even get 3 cards, mate.
I might get 3 cards. Good job, I was prepping stuff beforehand. Alyssa's going, you're prepping stuff.
Right? You're prepping stuff. Why? How come you've got things in your head already?
It's weird, because I just had these ideas straight away, especially with this paper. I wanted to know how to use this paper. I love it so much.
I'm running out of white.
You all right there?
I'm good. Oh, I could have stamped. Yeah. Forgot that there was a little texture stamp thing there.
Oh, the little snowflake thing. Yeah, they're quite cool.
I am going to send some love, and what's the bet that I am not going to stamp it straight?
Oh, not stamping it straight.
Well, it's a red rubber, and I've die cut my image here before because if I heat emboss it, I'm just going to bring my thingy down a little bit, my camera down.
Yeah.
If I heat emboss it first, then it goes a little wrinkly.
Yeah.
So excuse me, I'm just going to lean over, and hopefully my head doesn't get in the way.
You're fine. Oh, hi, Hannah. Hannah's joined us. How lovely. That's nice. Watching this and is getting my crafty mojo back. Yay. Well, you've been slightly distracted by a new puppy in the house, Hannah, so I can understand why your mojo might have disappeared. She's got a puppy. Yeah, well,
what sort of puppy did we get?
I think it's a cockapoo. It's so cute.
Okay, you guys are coming up with all these names that I'm just like, what is that?
You don't know what a cockapoo is? Oh, okay. It's very, very common over here. It's a very well-known breed. It's a mixture.
Yes, but is it like a poodle?
It's half a poodle, half a cocker spaniel.
Okay.
So it doesn't have the problems that spaniels have. Cocker spaniels can have some health issues over here, but because they've mixed with the poodle, it makes them a bit healthier. And it means it's also hypoallergenic, so you're not allergic to it. So it's just lovely. They're just lovely, and Hannah's one looks gorgeous. So yeah, that's nice. Very nice, Hannah.
It's not straight, but you know what? It's not overly crooked.
Well, if it's not overly crooked, then it's pretty much straight, isn't it?
Well,
it's as good as.
I'm leaving it. Let's put it that way. Yeah. All right, I got to mute myself so that
Alyssa's doing some embossing.
My embossing doesn't drive everyone nuts. So
I'm just going to put this inner in, and I've been really brave or very stupid because I haven't stamped on it yet, and I'm thinking I just want a few little stars. So we've got just a few little stars on this little stamp here. I'm going to stamp it off so it's not too crazy, and then just touch them into the corner there like that. Fantastic. And then just a little bit more down here. There we go. So we've just got a little tiny bit of that. Hopefully they won't think they're just smudges. So we've got little things going on here. So then yeah, so then that's my second card.
Oh, that's nice.
Easy
No
peasy,
sentiment? Are you leaving your sentiment for the middle? Did you put sentiment in the middle?
I haven't put sentiment on anything, to be honest. I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do warm wishes. I'm not sure if I want to put a sentiment on the front because I think it will take over too much of the image. So I could go risky and try and stamp it straight, but I've already put that inside. So we'll give it a go. Shall I live dangerously? You girls want me to live dangerously, don't you?
Stick your tongue in the right position. She'll be right.
Yeah, fine. It'll be fine. Here we go. Oh, now we go. Oh, look. So Hannah's going to post some pictures of her new puppy in the paper party group when we get access to that, when I sort that out. So that will be lovely. Oh, look, see, it's a nice bouncy sentiment. So actually, that's good. Warm wishes. There you go. Straight in the middle. Nice. Okay, so let's come out of here. Right, how's yours doing? Let's focus on you.
No, I will. I'm just fiddling.
You're fiddling. Oh, but I like your sentiment and everything. That's that. What ribbon is that?
This is good question. This is sheer ribbon. I think it must be from the mini catalogue because I cleaned out all my ribbons. So that's really pretty. So I've got that, which has got a little bit of silver, which will tie in with my silver, a little bit of paper. And then I thought to tie it off, I would use. I've started using this stuff, and normally I won't use this sort of stuff, but I am really digging it. Apart from that one, once I get coming undone on me.
The coming undone bit is annoying, but apart from that, it's great.
Right, stay together and get back in the bag. So I thought I would tie it off with.
Good plan.
But you know what? I think I might cheat a little bit, and I'm actually going to use a glue dot and stick them together, and then I'm going to tie it off because I know that my fingers will not.
Always love a bit of cheating. A bit of cheating's great.
Yes. Life making easier.
Yeah, they're just hacks. They're tips and hacks. They're not cheating.
No. Okay. This is my first roll where they've been put on the wrong side. I don't like it.
Oh, I know. They're weird.
I know what everyone was talking about now.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very weird on that wrong side, but sadly,
so if I pinch them, put a glue dot in there and put them together now, I can handle it without it being very difficult.
Very annoying. While you do that, I'm popping out the die cut owl and seeing what that looks like and seeing what we can do with that. Oh, see, Nicole agrees with me. She doesn't think it needed a sentiment on the front. I think we all. I think that was a good plan. I don't know whether I want to take his eyes out. I want to take his feathers out for sure.
Do I dare try a bow?
Yes, always go for a bow. You know me.
Bow. Here we go.
Love a bow.
So now we need to pull it. It doesn't want to grip, like it just doesn't. You know how sometimes it gets that real good grip? This one doesn't want to be sitting upside down, but that's okay because
it's a tag.
Because it's a tag, and it's gonna. I'm just gonna trim that one a little bit. Now, I shared this last week, but I'm going to share it with you guys again. You can fray the ends of this trim, and all you do for that is just grab it between your fingers and pinch down on your thumb, and then just pull. So nothing comes out, like you're not left with any fibers or anything.
Okay.
But it will just grab and pull, and it will fray. So and if you want more fray, then you obviously just grab further down and pull. So I thought that was pretty cool. I've got a lot of stuff going on at the top.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
There. So that's going to fill up that area. My ears are burning. My ear is burning.
Someone's talking about you.
Right, it's my right. It's my right. So they must be talking in split. Is it left for love, right for spite?
Let's hope not. Well, Anita's saying if you take a small piece out of the box so it comes out like a roll of stamps, it makes it easier to access the glue dots.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure I understand that, Anita.
You mean like tear off that thing and do it like that?
Do it like that? I think they just get stuck on the inside, wouldn't they?
There's one.
No, maybe not. You could use that glue dot now to make sure that it
maybe if
keeps
I had it
the line in place.
Maybe if I had it that way. Oh, no. It's okay. I don't use them a whole lot. All right, I'm gluing.
Oh, now see, I'm at a crossroads now because I haven't actually opened my Night of Navy with gold flex ribbon.
Ooh.
So
I included ribbons in my paper share.
Yeah, you did a ribbon one, didn't you?
I was sitting in the lounge room on the floor, and there is glitter all through the
everywhere. That's why I don't do ribbons in my paper share.
From that beautiful ribbon.
Oh, but it's looking yummy. I want to kind of do it on a sentiment or something here. So I've got this owl. This owl is die cut, but I've left his eyes in. I think it needs eyes. I think it would look a bit weird if he didn't have any eyes. Oh no, Anita's giving you a whole thing. She says, cut the box on the side like the boxes of stamps that you buy from the post office.
Yeah.
She'll send you a picture of what she's done tomorrow.
Okay.
That's a cool tip.
Because that's what we have at the post office. And I don't even use them like that. I just take them out.
Yeah. We don't get rolls of stamps anymore. We get books, which are useless. So it's not so much fun. I like rolls.
And I can't even, it's got the 4 flaps and I can't even figure how to put them out. So I just out the box as well.
But I reckon this owl would show up even on a whitish background if we put him flying like so. I think he would show. I think he shows enough. Where are we? It shows enough on that card.
Oh, do you know what? You know the second part of the. Have you used these dies before?
No.
Okay, so you see the wings, the die wings.
Yeah.
Okay, if you cut them out, and I reckon if you cut them out, what's your base color there that you've used? Is that blueberry bushel?
No, it's Misty Moonlight.
Oh, if you cut those out, yes, cut them out.
Okay.
Okay, and then they go underneath the wing. So yeah,
kind of like that.
Flip them over. Yeah, they're back. Yeah, but that's what they'll do. So. Okay.
Oh, okay. So cut them out in Misty Moonlight. Cool.
I reckon cut them out in Misty Moonlight and stick them on, and that'll set him apart a little bit.
Yeah, I like that. I like that very much. Cool. And then I was thinking I could do words down here with some of that lovely. I know it's Night of Navy, but it's pretty and it's close enough. Okay, cool. Let me get on and do that. I'll take mine off. You finish off your bits. There's also this lovely wood bit, which is pretty cool. This die, which cuts out like a tree trunk.
Yes.
With a hole in it. That's cute. And you can put an owl behind him. Put an owl behind it like that. So you've got an owl in a tree. I like that. So that's quite cute. You could do a lot with this set, and you've got trunks and everything, like tree branches and all kinds of stuff. It's fantastic. So, but I sadly didn't do the thing that you suggested, and now I can't get my. How does that go back in? Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I've lost it.
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Oh, that way. There we go.
Where am I? Did you get it? Did you get it back in?
I think I got it. That needs to be over there a bit more. These need to be. I'm going to put these back in, and I'm going to do what you suggested right now.
Like that.
Yes. Let's do that. Because that's such a clever thing.
I should have done that with my Stars at Night one too, because they are really tight together as well.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check the comments. I think you've sort of said most of them.
I think
hello, Susan. She's joined. She says good afternoon. That means you must be in the UK. Leanne has joined. He has joined. Oh, everyone's coming in and joining. Perfect.
Nice.
Okay. So I am. Have I got enough dimensionals? Let me put a few mini ones. Whoops. Because I've only used 2, so that's not nearly enough. Not nearly enough.
Not nearly enough. You'll have soggy bottoms with soggy middles with that.
I've got to get them on the right place because I don't want them coming off my tag. So.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
One down there.
We've got a little moon dye in here as well. That's cool. Trees. Going around the trees is a bit of a thing, but I like the idea, so I'm going with it.
You need either a super sharp pencil or one of those mechanical.
Yeah, this one's caping pretty good. It's quite sharp, this one. I think I got this from Vienna when we went for our on stage. It was like from the castle that we went to see, and it's a really nice pencil. It's very strange that where you pick things up from, but yeah. Oh no, this is a Norway one. I've got 2. So I've got a Norway one, and I've got a Schloss Schönbrunn Castle, and they're both similar. They've both got pretty gems at the end, and they're really nice pencils.
Okay, so I've got that free flowing at the moment.
Oh, I like that.
I run into the issue where if I want to stick that on, I've got to anchor it. Well, I suppose I could have that free flowing as well.
You could have the whole thing moving.
I could. So I'll just grab a little bit of adhesive. You know what? And I am going to do something I never do just because you're still going. I'm going to cut an insert.
Okay, so this is my fault because I'm still going. She's going.
And I've only made 1 card to Pip's 3.
Yeah, but mine are easy. Yours are complicated.
Oh, I'm just.
Well, not
not really that complicated. I just can't make up my mind.
Well, I was being polite. But no, but you had design issues and questions and things that you wanted to get right.
And I had a 7:30 Zoom meeting this morning, and
yeah, so you've had a long day.
It's been a long day. Well, yeah. Right. Anyway, bling. Oops, I gotta turn this way for my bling.
I like the fact that you're giving me now more work to do for my card. That's kind of sneaky, but I like it.
And
I've got more rings.
I'm going to stick with plain old rhinestones because they're silverish.
So I've got comments coming in. Anita, could you put a bit of coloured cardstock behind the eyes to make them pop? Well, I could, but I think they might go a bit scary, Anita. That's the thing.
Look a little bit creepy.
A bit creepy-like, and then it would become more of a Halloween-y kind of card. So I'm not sure about that. Kath says, hello, also from the UK. Nice to see you, Kath.
Nice, hello.
We love having people come in and join us on these. We have such a laugh, and I feel a little guilty that we have so much fun, really, when we're supposed to be helping you guys, but we're actually having quite a good laugh at the same time. But I think that just shows that, we're very real people. We're not like,
oh, listen. No, what you see is what you get. And I was just going to say, you have to be mindful when you've got animals on your card. You've got to be really, really mindful where you put your bling, especially, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to be putting it on that side.
Nope, you don't want to be peeping bling.
Somebody did that with a rhino, and it was like, oh, that's so definitely the wrong place to be putting that bling.
Was that an accident, or was that a?
I think it was an accident, and then it was like, oh, I need to move that.
Yeah, you have to be careful. Animals and what did I say? Kids and animals. All right, I am actually going to cut myself a little bit of insert because I always do it. I always go to use my cards and I go, oh, it doesn't have an insert.
Yeah. I've just started doing it recently, just having the discipline to do a card and put an insert in.
Put the insert in. I mean, it doesn't even have to be stamped or anything, although, you know, we'll stamp it. That would be pretty.
Now, which way round? These go this way round, I'm assuming.
Let's have a look. Yep, that's it.
With the joined one end.
Yep.
Because otherwise that would look a bit weird.
That's
okay.
And it doesn't line up perfectly, but it
goes a bit underneath.
Yep.
But I'm just going to glue along that edge and then a little bit more on this side here.
Yeah, I think you just have you have to do minimal
gluing.
Minimal gluing.
And then I've positioned it kind of here-ish. Oh, maybe that might be too far down because now it's showing there. Hold on. Okay. It needs to be up from the body. There we go. Kind of like that. Are they too big? They look very big to me.
They are big, but and it will just pop it on your card front because it will take up a whole lot more space on you. Yeah. But I think they look amazing. See, look at that.
Oh yeah, look at that. That does look good. That looks good. Okay. Oh, now this is going to change the whole thing of where the sentiment's going to go. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We don't mind that. Change is good.
Messy
ink pad. With a design change is all good. Okay.
Messy ink pad.
One lines up even differently, so that's as far as the body quite so much. That's okay. Yeah, that can work. Perfect. Okay, that's a big owl now. That's a big owl.
Look at him. He's magnificent.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's probably now you're exactly like it takes up so much room in your card now, and now it's like oops. But
yeah, but I mean I wouldn't do it that way. It's definitely a sideways movement. So now I'm thinking there, maybe with some ribbon underneath. Or maybe he's flying over. I wasn't going to do the ribbon all the way around, but actually I think it looks good if he is all the way around.
Yeah.
So he has a little bit showing through his wings. And we'll just put a round sentiment down there. There we go. Decision made, job done. Oh, this ribbon is gorgeous. Okay, so now we come to layering it all up and finding a sentiment. It might not be one of the ones from the set. Might have to go for another more roundy one because they're all a bit long. So this is Winter Meadow Papers on the Moody Mauve, on the Moody Mauve layer. Misty Moonlight backdrop. And then a bit of ribbon round.
That paper is so pretty.
Yeah, and it goes with so many different things, like so many different sets. I've used it with all sorts of different stamp sets.
Yep.
Great. The one I haven't used it with is actually the Winter Meadow set because I don't have that one. But
I don't think I even got that one. I don't even know what that one looks like. How bad is that?
On it. It's got some sort of you know, like it's got trees that look a bit like this and fronds and stuff on it and berries and yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yes. Now yes, because there's that beautiful paper that's got the berries on it.
Yes. So I mean it is a lovely set, but I have to limit myself because I have to realistically think, how many cards am I going to make between now and the end of the season?
Yes. Carry on. It's not like I haven't used this layout before. I have used something similar to it.
Oh, that's cool. Let's have a look at that.
But I think I was struggling with color, but I was going to tone. I was thinking about using a whole lot more of the Calypso Coral, and I was going to try and tone it down, but I didn't end up toning it down. So
no, I like that. I think that's cool.
We've got a little bit of movement.
Yeah, I think that is a great card.
I love the flying owl. He's my favorite image out of all of them, I think.
Yeah, he's lovely. Okay, I'm mini dimensionaling like crazy in the background here. Oh no, my phone has died. Typical. My phone has died.
I know. Quick.
So
Marlon says card's not finished unless it has an insert.
Yes.
Yep. And Kayla says she makes herself do it. I know.
It's one of those jobs, isn't it? You have to make yourself do it. Okay. Oh look, my eyes have come out now. That's a pain. The eyes come out of the owl. Never mind. Okay, we'll have to take the eyes out then. I'm putting tiny mini dimensionals all the way along my owl's wings and body.
They're tricky, aren't they?
Because they're and I'm going to have to take the other eye out because now one eye's come out and the other one hasn't. So I'll just take the other eye out of this. So, okay. Okay, he's going to coat like that. Then I'm just taking off my edges. What stamp will I use with this? I think I want something like For You or something that will fit into a round circle.
Good. Thank you. Do we have a thank you that fits?
Might do. Yeah, a little thank you would be nice on this one, I think, wouldn't it? And pop him over a little bit more centrally with his wingtip going from there to there, so it gives like a nice triangular view. So he's looking like this so far, and I think he needs a sentiment here.
Yep.
So I'm going to find a little circle.
He has got a massive wingspan, that one.
Huge. It needs a smaller circle because his wingspan's so big. Or maybe a little square. Oh, I might need to do just a tiny little square because he's not going to fit otherwise. Oh, what do we put in a tiny little square then? Ooh. I think that's going to have to be a... Will that fit? Just for You from Charming Sentiments, Just for You is nice and small and fits perfectly. So I will do it and then I'll show it up on camera.
Yep.
So I can't believe my phone died again. We talked
you need to get a new you need to get a new phone.
I do need to get a new phone. It is 3 years old, so I'm out of contract and I do need to get a new phone.
Are you a Samsung or are you an Apple?
I'm a Samsung.
You're a Samsung.
Yeah. It's a little off that sentiment, but do you know what? I think it works. So yeah, I'm a Samsung girl. I have been, and I can't change now because it's just it's in. So but I'm looking for one that's got a really nice camera.
Well,
obviously we take a lot of pictures, so
yes. My boys have. My youngest has got the latest one that came out. Is that the 23? 23,
yeah, I think so.
I don't know the names of them. And my other son has the one below that, and they both do take absolutely gorgeous. I can turn that out way now.
Yeah,
they both take gorgeous photos, like amazing, and zoom capabilities are just awesome as well. So
that was the 23 and the 22.
Yeah, I think Carl's got the 22.
Nice.
But they're beautiful photos.
I'm definitely going to have a look to see. Okay, I'm just adding some extra bling. Oh, I don't know actually. Do I want to add bling?
Oh no, Nola's iPad's this as well.
No.
I've got mine plugged in, so because I thought for some reason when I stream on my own, I'm fine. I don't use a lot of power, but when we stream together, I run my batteries down. Wouldn't believe. So
do you think is that what it is?
It could be. I don't know whether it takes a bit more oomph to get us together or something. I do not know.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the gems that I said I like these gems, but they're too big. But I'm just going to use the tiny gold ones because we've got that gold in the trim in the ribbon. So just I'm very close to the camera, I feel now. Hey, sit back a little bit. So I'm just adding a few little extra gold gems. Just stick one up here. Yeah, it's settled there, so that's where it's going to go. One down there, one over here. Stick that one underneath. Okay, so that's how. Let's turn this down now. I don't need it to be so bright. So that's how that one's finished off.
Yeah, I like that.
Pretty, huh? I quite like that. So we've got that one. We've got that one.
Nice.
I do like how that come out.
I do like that one.
We've got Hedwig sitting on a bookshelf talking to people. So there we go. And we've got yours, which is the gorgeous tag. I love the fact it's wings.
My one.
Yeah, but there's a lot going on in that tag. There's a lot going on.
And after all about using that silver paper, I only used a tiny little piece of it anyway.
Yeah, that was just like a little tiny nod to the fact that this is where it started off. We started off with a little bit of that, and then we ended up with a lot of everything else. But that's how it goes, isn't it? With designing.
That's okay.
Yeah, we like it like that. That's cool. So I'm putting in my final insert, ladies. So you'll be glad to know I'm finishing my card.
Oh yes, I'm going to brag about it. I'm going to brag. Whoa,
look. Yeah, look at that. Inserts in. It's fantastic. Brilliant. Okay.
I didn't get fancy and layer and do all of that stuff. I used to once upon a time, but
we should do this. We should do this.
Don't mind us. We always do this.
Brilliant, lovely.
At the end of the day,
a little screen grab of us with what we're doing, so that's cool. So next month, well, first of all, we've got Paper Party, haven't we? Or have we? Oh, I think so. No, actually, maybe we've got this next month.
I think we've got us again, and then Paper Party.
Then Paper Party. So yeah,
and we're going to have to, because we're both going to be going through time changes.
Yes, good point. I'd forgotten about that. We're going to have to work out.
So whether we go, because we're going to be 2 hours further apart, will be an hour, and then be another hour.
But only for a month, and then we go back to being an hour again.
No, I think we go further apart.
Oh no, do we?
So, yeah.
I think so. Okay. Well, it might be early morning for me then, to still be a reasonable time for you, but that's okay.
So we might be able to shift you back half an hour and me back half an hour. So we might be able to do
me back an hour and you back.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
So I had to work this morning on my other job, which is why we were a bit late today. But we will figure it out. We will put it out. We'll let you know when we're coming. Okay.
So. Yep, and then I found out. I think did we have it scheduled for the 11th or for the? Because now I've got a strata meeting at that night.
No,
so
I don't think it was the 11th.
I think it was the 11th.
I think it was the third week, so I think it was the week.
Or was it the 5th? Or was it the 15th?
I think it was, hang on, I will just check. I've got it. I wrote it down because that's the only way I can remember stuff.
And what are we playing with?
Right, so we are doing owl cards. Done that. We are doing.
Oh, it's the 18th.
18th, and then we're doing stars.
We're doing stars.
We're playing with the stars.
Nice.
Or any other kind of stars. We're just playing with stars, so that's good. Yeah, we love that bundle. I love that bundle. It's amazing.
Yes, me too. I was filming all my membership cards today, so
cool.
I'm playing with that lots.
Excellent. So in fact, Fiona said, is there any chance you can let us know which sets you're going to be using? So yeah, we're going to be using the star bundle. So That is
Yep.
Stars at Night.
That's a hybrid one. So
Yeah, Stars at Night. I did a live on Monday using this one.
do you know,
Doing a few cards with this.
I'll tell you a funny story. So I was doing my last card today, and I actually used the hybrid piece because with the hybrid one, you can cut and emboss at the same time. So the die slips into the folder. You put your cardstock on, and then you run it through your machine, and it cuts at the same time. But it doesn't cut into your dies. Only mine cut into my dies, and I'm like, I didn't know what it did, and then. It wasn't until I was packing up and I'd done all my filming that I realized I had my die upside down. So it had actually, like, because it's got 3 stars.
Yeah.
Had it upside down because the middle one goes either way, and I had it upside way, and it's cut into my.
Oh, no.
So don't do that when you are creating with it. Make sure that your dies are up the right way.
Don't do that. So Audrey's put a request in. Do the whales sometime, please. Well, I can tell you, I'm gonna do the whales at some point because I have got them and I love them.
I don't have them.
But you don't have them, so I'm just trying to work out.
I could get them though. But what we had planned, we had 3.
We've got ourselves planned all the way. Yeah.
And then we had for November, we had, because you wrote them all down like a good girl.
Yes, so November we're doing Christmas Classic.
That's right.
And then December we're going to do something from the new catalogue. From the next new catalogue, which seems really weird because we've only just launched this catalogue, so don't pay any attention to that.
And we haven't seen it anyway, so we don't know.
We haven't seen it anyway, so we have no idea what we're going to get for that. And if we don't get anything from the new catalogue because we don't like what's on pre-order, then we'll just maybe we'll slap the wheels in. We'll put something else in. But yes, no, I will do the whales at some point because I have the whales. I love the whales. They're sitting here waiting to be used. And in case anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, these are the whales.
Yeah, I do. They are pretty cool. And like I said, we do have whales that come past our town, so I really should,
You should do the whales.
I should.
I just like it for the the possibilities with blending. That's blending and backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. So I would only do 1 card, I think, if we were doing this.
Yes. And if you want to catch me again, I am going live tomorrow morning, and I am using this set. So I've seen a lady in one of the card making groups. I can't remember which group because they just all go through. But I've seen a style of colouring that she does, and I want to try it. And it's a cutesy type of colouring, not a realistic type of colouring.
Yeah.
So, and I put up a thing. Which image am I going to use? So far, everyone's voting for the giraffe.
Yeah,
seems to be the most popular. But so that's what I'll be doing tomorrow morning if anyone wants to.
He is cute, but the rhino's lovely too.
They're all cute. Maybe I'll do that one in the class. How big is he actually? I better start getting my thinking caps on for actually what do I do with him after I've coloured him?
Mary's said that I'm wearing the wrong top for this month. I should be wearing this one for next month.
Next week.
Next month. I'll have to make sure I put this back on again, Mary, and I'll promise I'll wash it in between.
Exactly.
All right then, lovely ladies. Thank you so much for being here with us. We've got loads of lovely comments from anybody about lovely cards, nice cards, all that kind of stuff. So that's really kind of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
With you. Just love hanging out with you. So see you again next month.
We will. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.